What's going on? Vincent Rapisardi, BigBlueUnbiased.com. In this video, I want to talk about Nick Gates. So Nick Gates has signed a 2-year contract extension with the Giants, worth around $6 million, could be worth up to $10 million. And I think this is a no-brainer for the Giants. Nick Gates is likely going to start at either center or right tackle, so starting caliber player. He offers them position flexibility, can play center, can play guard, can play right tackle. This deal, again, seems like a no-brainer to me. Last year, Gates started 3 games, 2 at right tackle and 1 at guard. 1 start at right tackle, he allowed 2 pressures over the course of 54 pass blocking snaps, according to Pro Football Focus. Another game he started at guard and didn't allow a single pressure. Over the course of the season, 290 snaps and just 1 sack. And let's look at the long-term perspective here. The NFL is expected to lose revenue this year because of COVID-19, and as a result, the salary cap is supposed to be lowered in 2021. So if you're the Giants and you have a capable starter in Nick Gates who's getting paid virtually nothing, you have another player like Kevin Zeitler. Kevin Zeitler, if they release him after the season, they can save $12 million in cap space. That is huge, especially, like I said, with the current season and the 2021 season that's coming up with the cap situation that is expected to be. So if you can plug in Nick Gates, save $12 million on Kevin Zeitler, that's something you might have to do if you're the Giants, especially considering the Nate Solder situation. Right now, Nate Solder, for the 2021 season, according to overthecap.com, he has a dead cap hit of $13 million. That's a lot of money. Very likely Nate Solder will be playing for the Giants in 2021, just because based on that alone, that situation, that's going to be a tough contract to get out of. So you look at the whole situation. You look at Andrew Thomas, 4th overall pick, one of the tackles. Nate Solder, highly paid, one of the tackles. Will Hernandez, 2nd round pick. Matt Parrott was a 3rd round pick that many didn't expect the Giants to take. They thought maybe a center or a defensive player. So they were obviously very high on him. You're looking at a lot of high quality assets, whether money-wise, draft pick-wise. So if the Giants can have a Nick Gates, an undrafted player who they're paying virtually nothing, who can take over for Kevin Zeitler, who they can save $12 million in cap space on, and they can plug in Nick Gates, who they really didn't have to spend anything on in terms of draft pick compensation or money-wise. Really, they didn't have to pay anything for Nick Gates. If they can do that, why not do it, right? So that's something to consider, some long-term perspective for the Giants on this contract. So that's all I got. Vincent Rapisardi, BigBlueUnbiased.com. Thank you for watching. You can follow me on Twitter at Vince Rapisardi. I also have a podcast, the Big Blue Unbiased Podcast, which is available on iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, and all those other platforms. If you like, comment, and subscribe, I would really appreciate that. Thank you again, Vincent Rapisardi, BigBlueUnbiased.com.